expanded universe that's no longer canon, he finds most of what he needs for the lightsaber in Obi-Wan's hut and Anchorhead, with the exception of a kyber crystal, as the Emperor ordered the destruction of all lightsabers and all kyber crystals so they wouldn't just be popping up everywhere. There did though exist a Sith method of making lightsaber crystals, which he resorted to, and that is using a furnace, which Obi-Wan also happened to have, to bake an artificial crystal. However, that's not a thing anymore. Although artificial kyber crystals still exist in the universe, they're highly unstable and would probably blow your arm off at the elbow if you put one in a lightsaber case. Not even a Sith user. It was recently revealed in a Darth Vader comic that he needed to take an existing crystal, corrupt it, which would then turn it red, and then it was A-OK for him to use. The new explanation for Luke's lightsaber construction is in an updated novelization of Return of the Jedi, titled Return of the Jedi: Beware the Power of the Dark Side! Luke apparently instinctively knew where to find the pieces he needed for some reason through reaching out with his mind. Man, the Force is incredible. It really works in surprising ways, and also ways convenient for the purposes of concise storytelling. Some parts were easily purchased, like this bit, and some parts were harder to find, like this bit probably, I don't know. Anything else was found in Obi-Wan's hut, in a drawer that was also probably filled with like loose batteries and wire and whatever. There's still one big question though, regarding where he got the kyber crystal. There's a fan theory, which is one of the better ones, like, oh look, Luke is a Snoke, he's Snoke, look at this, you can tell. But this theory postulates that it's the crystal from Qui-Gon's old lightsaber. That weapon went into the possession of Obi-Wan after his death. In Legends, Obi-Wan used it for a bit, which makes sense, and then I'm guessing he just smashed it like an egg to get that sweet crystal. I mean, if this theory is to be believed, well, he must have dismantled it. Otherwise, Luke could have just opened the drawer and been like, oh shit, I'll just use this lightsaber. It's already made and everything. Now, we actually see Luke construct his lightsaber in a deleted scene from Return of the Jedi, which most people consider canon at this point. Unlike this image, where he's guiding all the pieces together using the power of his mind and drawing on the energy of the universe, here he just looks like he's kind of picking away at it like one would with one of those dental tools. The weird thing that's made clear in this scene is that he only turns it on once and then immediately gives it to R2-D2, who sets off to Jabba's palace. What, you don't want to swing it around a couple of times, maybe give it a bit of a rattle to see if anything comes loose? Imagine if he was standing over the Sarlacc pit, he jumps, everyone's freaking out. Harrison Ford cannot believe it, he does a sweet somersault, catches his lightsaber, only to find that it doesn't work. When he's beaten to death. I mean, I guess he knows what he's doing at this point, but I still don't care for it, quite frankly. Also, I was always under the impression as a kid that Luke throws his lightsaber down the Death Star shaft when he's like, nah, fuck you, to the Emperor. I distinctly remember reading a novel when I was young that's no longer canon, that may or may not have existed, that states that he got rid of it at this point. Did I make that up? I mean, I must have. I thought it might have been in Truce at Bakura, but I just skimmed through that book, and it's not the case. But at least I got to revisit some of Truce at Bakura. That story I remember not finishing because I didn't really like it, quite frankly. And the other thing is, he doesn't have his lightsaber on him when he's dragging Vader's big dumbass robot body through the Death Star hangar bay, nor does he when he's burning his big dumbass robot body. What a powerful moment though, burning the rest of Anakin's body. You know, it comes full circle, finishing off what the lava started. But the thing is though, the next time we see it, it's swinging off his belt, so he definitively has it. After Return of the Jedi, we know of two more canonical appearances. One, in the comic Shattered Empire. With Poe Dameron's mother, he infiltrates the Imperial base to swipe a Force-sensitive tree. It's the whole thing. R2-D2 again shoots the lightsaber out, which he grabs, and he just starts hacking away. It's like kind of a
how's it going in there?
The other time we see it, ever so briefly, is in one of the trailers for Star Wars Battlefront 2 / Star Wars Battlefront 4, which, yeah, the story of which is canon, and it's right here. Now, judging from these images, there's a few things that we can surmise. Firstly, it takes place relatively close to Return of the Jedi, but not super close. I mean, he looks about the same age, perhaps a bit older. It's kind of hard to tell. Another thing is, the lightsaber is somewhat more worn than the last time we saw it, namely here and here, meaning enough time has passed where he's gotten a little bit of use out of it. And the last thing is, this location is somewhere during some thing. I can't really make out the planet. It could be Sullus. Also, it doesn't really match up with any of the revealed locations from the game. After this moment though, we don't see it again. it's gone. Who knows when it will turn up again? But yeah, it'll probably be the Last Jedi. I mean, come on. Some people have theorized that it's inside his cane, but I maintain, why would it be?
Because
He's
we're
probably got
running
it
out
in
of
a
places
pouch
to
or
take
pocket
cover.
or something. Right, before we talk about how the hell Anakin's blue lightsaber ended up in Maz Kanata's castle, a quick word from our sponsor. Harry's Shavers are a top quality brand at an extremely affordable price, especially considering what you get and also when you compare them to other store-bought brands, which I have always found you get very little use out of. Also, you can actually get a free trial set that's $13 worth of value when you sign up and cover the small cost of shipping. That includes a weighted ergonomic razor handle, 5 precisely engineered blades, each with a lubricating strip and trimmer blade, a rich lathering shave gel, and a travel blade cover. And you can get all this by visiting harrys.com/Mr. Sunday Movies. It's all there. That's harrys.com/Mr. Sunday Movies. Helps out the channel. I really appreciate it. Right, so this moment still annoys me from The Force Awakens. Yeah, it is a good question. A good question for right now, I would say. I mean, why the mystery? And I'm sure if it is a long story, you could just simplify it. Just say, yeah, Luke, you gave it to me. Or yeah, I scurried around the bottom of Cloud City for it, like the orange hairless rat monster that I am. The only thing we know for sure about this lightsaber is that someone salvaged it from Cloud City's industrial depth. Realistically, it could have been anybody. I mean, maybe an Ugnaught. They're always banging about. That actually happened in a legend story. An Ugnaught named Rogan found it along with Luke's hand. Vader then showed up and was all, absolutely, you cannot have that. He took both the hand and the lightsaber. The hand was used to clone evil Luke, who wielded that weapon, and regular Luke had to battle him a handful of years after Return of the Jedi. Now, assuming that this did not happen in the new universe, which it definitely did not, I'd imagine the lightsaber did come back into Luke's possession after Return of the Jedi. I'm assuming this because Kylo Ren recognizes it.
That lightsaber, it belongs to me.
And him and Luke used to hang out a lot. They were best friends, practically. I don't know, maybe he can feel the residual Vader energy coming off it, and that's why he knows what it is. But I'd say more likely he's seen it before, and when the whole new Jedi Order went to shit, he gave it away for safekeeping. The other reason I think Luke had it at some point is because it's being kept in the same chest it was stored in at Obi-Wan's hut in Tatooine. Alright, let's talk about Darth Vader's lightsaber. There's been rumour and speculation regarding this weapon and The Last Jedi. I consider this a minor spoiler if it turns out to be true. Now, what constitutes a minor spoiler wildly varies person to person, so I'll say this. If you don't want to know anything, I'm just going to put up this picture of a crying baby, which represents the one person in the comments who'll be a real crying baby after watching the spoiler, after being told, do not watch the spoiler. When the crying baby disappears, those of you who don't want to know anything can come back. Alright, again, if you don't want to hear this, mute the video now.
Shields up.
Oh, Jesus, thank God all those potential crying babies are gone. Am
Don't
I
let
right?
them get up
Anyways,
the stairs.
for those of you
Keep
still
them away
listening,
from the
there's a
gates,
rumor
and don't
that
stop
Luke in The
firing.
Last Jedi will have a red kyber crystal around his neck, and that crystal will have once been housed in the lightsaber of Darth Vader. However, it's been canonically stated that Darth Vader's lightsaber
because
fell
we're
down
running out
the
of
Death
places to
Star
take
shaft when Luke took his hand off. I mean,
Now
it would have
would be
had
a
to have,
very good
right?
time.
Look where he's lying. That thing is gone. If he is carrying a red crystal, more likely it'll belong to somebody like a Darth Maul. Obi-Wan killed that old son of a bitch on Tatooine, meaning he more than likely kept his lightsaber for a time. Alright, the baby is gone. If you're muted then, welcome back. And I commend you for your commitment to not being spoiled in the movie. And rest assured, nobody insulted you during the time you were gone. I mean, not that you know, maybe I spent the whole time making crippling insults about you and your aversion to spoilers, but you won't know that till after.
Okay. We're surrounded.
I think we just won.
Oh, hello, Your Highness.
Good work out there. Less from Inferno Squad.
So you've spoken to General Calrissian.
You've done a lot of damage to this alliance.
Yes, we have, ma'am. And there's no excuse for it.
Watching you fight today, It's clear you're not just running from the Empire. This means something to you.
It does. We've been fighting our whole lives. It's taken us too long to realize that we were fighting for the wrong side. This war is far from over. We would like to help you, if you'll let us.
People like you are the reason hope can prevail. Hope is the reason we're going to win. Welcome to the New Republic.
Thank you, ma'am. Senator Organa, it's been a while.
Building a republic is busy work.
So is chasing after an Imperial fleet.
It's about to get busier, Commander. I need a favor. One of our generals has gone missing. I tracked him to Takodana, but he isn't answering his comm. I need you to find Han Solo.
Hey, Maz. Pour me another Parkellen Sling.
Not until you pay for the last one.
Come on, you know I'm good for it.
I don't know that you're good for anything. Where's my Wookiee?
Chewie's working on the Falcon. Long-range communicator took a hit back on Jomar.
You never bring him around anymore.
You make him nervous.
You two are up to something. Spit it out. You know all business goes through me.
I'm meeting an Imperial turncoat. Says he can help us free the Wookiees back on Kashyyyk. You seen him?
I swear, if you bring the Empire to my doorstep...
You know I always cover my tracks. Come on now. Help me out. Help Chewie.
I don't know your man, but it is late, and you may find that this crowd is talkative.
Thanks, Maz. I owe you one.
You owe me more than that, Han Solo. And don't you forget it.
The Last Jedi comes out, if you remain true to yourself